Namaste. Operation Sindoor wasn't a reaction, it was a reckoning. There's a lot of people talking about India's response today, but you were all silent when 26 innocent people died after getting asked, "Are you Hindu?" and being humiliated by having their pants pulled down to check their religion and then shot in the head. Many of you are asking for peace today, but you are silent about the terrorism that has been coming out of Pakistan for decades. So miss me with your selective outrage. You ask for peace now, but you've been silent about the terrorism flowing out of Pakistan for decades. You stayed quiet when bombs went off in temples, when pilgrims were ambushed, when entire families were torn apart. This is not about revenge. This is about justice. This is not hate. This is about protecting people, our future, and the sacred threads that bind us. The world needs to stop pretending that the root of terror is some vague ideology. We know exactly where it festers. We know exactly what fuels it, and we're done staying silent for the sake of being polite. So ask yourself, is your call for peace really about peace, or is it about preserving your comfort while innocent lives are being taken? This is not about revenge. This is not about hate. This is about justice. This is about protecting people, protecting sacred spaces, and the peace of this world. The world keeps repeating that terrorism has no religion. But let me ask, if that's true, why are these very terrorists who carry out these horrible and atrocious acts being given state funerals in Pakistan? Why are their caskets wrapped in Pakistani flags? Why are members of the Pakistani army attending their funerals? Why are Islamic verses, including the Shahada, being read over their bodies? Why are they being mourned, not as criminals, but as martyrs? If terrorism has no religion, why is religion being used to sanctify their death? Instead of posting about India today, then why aren't more Muslims condemning the fact that these terrorists are receiving an Islamic funeral? A few Muslims are calling this what it is, especially one of the most outspoken voices in India. They have called Pakistan for promoting terrorism. If you're Muslim, then you should be too. And if you are Hindu or any other faith that claims to believe in God, truth, or justice, you shouldn't be making excuses for those who are using religion to promote extremism. These terrorists are not lone wolves. They are armed, they are trained, sheltered, and now honored by Pakistan and by the Pakistani state and military. This isn't just terror. This is state-sponsored jihad. Hate and religious extremism and bigotry has no place in this world. And the only way that we can combat this, the only way that we can use this as a turning point for the world and to turn as a turning point against terrorism, against these acts, is to speak up and to not allow this ideology to go unanswered. Dharma is not passive. Dharma is not silence in the face of evil. Dharma is action with conscience, with courage, and with clarity. To those who commit violence in the name of faith, know this: your weapons may take lives, but they cannot kill truth. They cannot silence Dharma. But if threatened, Dharma will rise. Because when Dharma is attacked, it must respond. Dharma demands action, and Bharat answered. You tried to break our spirit. Instead, you've awakened our ancestors. This is not the Bharat of 1947. This is not the Bharat that will beg for peace. This is the Bharat of Sri Ram, of Sri Krishna leading the chariot on the battlefield, of Maharana Pratap, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, who bowed for none but stood for all. Dharma does not seek war, but it is not afraid of it either. The fire of Dharma has been lit and it will not be extinguished. Let the world remember that the flame of Dharma never dies, it only burns brighter. We do not want war. We do not want a continued escalation of violence. But this has to be a wake-up call for the world. This has to be a wake-up call of how we view and respond to terrorism, how we view and respond to hate, to unrighteousness, and how we stand up for Dharma.